This is episode 2 with England. So we're currently third in the group, but we have won our first match. We had to come from behind though to do that because Turkey did take a lead, which was a defensive, stupid goal to concede. Then we ended up bouncing back with a goal from my player and then Milner with a winner. We've got Scotland next. It's nice to have our old foes in this, like to face Germany and Scotland in the same qualifying group, because they're both like England's like biggest rivals. But then yet again, Germany's probably more of a bigger rival than what Scotland are, because obviously Germany's always been a bigger threat. Like, no disrespect to Scotland and that, but obviously it's the first time Scotland's been at a World Cup for like 28 years. Yep. So hopefully we can pick up another 3 points. I mean, both of us won our first game. Scotland won 1-0, they kept the clean sheet. We won 2-1. So I don't know how come you're not above Scotland on goals scored, because I thought if the goal difference and that's the same, it would be on goals scored. But oh well. I mean, it's only after one game anyways. But as long as we try and not fall behind, because in terms of the group standings. We also had to face these in qualifying with Denmark, and we ended up beating them in one game, having to come from behind, with all goals coming in the second half. And then we ended up drawing against them in another game 3-3 with Denmark, and I think that was when I made a huge error with Schmeichel, which Schmeichel didn't really cover himself in glory, but he did make some massive saves at times, like during the actual World Cup itself. Like, he probably performed better at the World Cup itself than what he did in the qualifiers for me, like in terms of making saves at key times. So Scotland get this game underway. Mate, not really good. See, I definitely want to be winning this game, especially because after this, our next game's Germany. I mean, no, I'm not going to get that. That's well over here. Almost fucked that up. Okay, I'm actually surprised that's not a back pass, meaning I'm surprised he picked that up. But okay, fair enough, I'll take that. Oh well. Ah, mate. Ah. So we haven't really started too well. But we've nicked the ball in. Oh, I should have passed it. I tried to go all the way with my player. I should have passed it. Oh, that was well wide in the end. Yeah, so England won their first match in real life earlier against Croatia in the end. Ah. Okay, Ashley Cole did well in the end to get that. Mate. Okay, my player's in. And he just about gets it in. Oh, I got very fortunate there. I also got fortunate that my player managed to get to the ball first when he slid in to have to get that. Yeah, Lampard did well to get to the ball first. I mean, it should have been a much better finish, but the main thing is I scored. And it's my player that got the goal and all. So it's 2-2 for my player. Okay. I thought the referee gave them a free kick then, but he gave us the free kick. I'm not exactly too sure what, to be honest, but I'll take it. Ah. Oh, what a finish! That's what I'm talking about. My player did originally start as an 81 rated, by the way. Like, I didn't make him too overpowered. Like, obviously, when I play against England, England don't actually start him. So my player doesn't actually start when I'm playing against England. If I increased his rating, he probably might. If I made him like 88 rated or higher rated than Rooney. That's really good defending from Cahill. Ashley Cole, Ashley Cole completely did him there. Ah. So I'm surprised that Ashley Cole's on the game and that, because obviously he didn't go to the World Cup in real life back then. Like he should have done, but obviously the manager obviously didn't and I get an hat trick. Unselfish from Rooney. And I get a hat trick against Scotland. I do try and be unselfish with my player as well. Like I probably could have scored with Rooney if I was to have hit that much earlier and stuff. I probably could have got a goal with Rooney, but I wanted to get my player an hat trick what I could. But I'm not just trying to get my player to score goals, because it'd probably be a bit boring if I was only trying to get me to score goals. Like, you know, obviously in the first game, Milner got like the other goal for me. That's a great ball. What a finish! Bellingham! It's 4-0. This is a convincing performance. My player gets an hat trick and an assist. I'm going to sub him off at half time, you know. Give Sturridge a run out. But that is an excellent finish. And we had to wait a little while for the first goal to come, because the first goal didn't come till like the 25th minute. Okay, we escaped for now. I'm going to do myself a half-time drink after that first half performance, and I can relax in the second half. Being 4-0 up, I don't think I'm going to blow this away, guys. So Germany are currently drawing 0-0 to Turkey. And San Marino's holding on for a 0-0 draw as well. So San Marino's holding in for a point at half time. And if Germany want to try and probably find a goal in the second half in their match. See, as it stands at half time, we're top of the group. But yeah, again, it doesn't really mean a thing because we've got Germany in the next game, I believe. And I mean, fuck about what we do in the friendlies. Like when you see these big results in friendlies, fuck about what I do in the friendlies. Like, friendlies are friendlies at the end of the day. I just play them because when players play well in that, it can help them increase their ratings and stuff. And sometimes it can be crucial to make sure they get a high rating. But especially with some of the good players in the squad. 5 shots, 4 on target, 4 goals. Right, stop off my player. Bring on Sturridge. See, I've definitely won the game. Like, I really can't see Scotland scoring 4 against me in the second half. They almost got one back though. Probably nowhere near in the end, but that was half a chance. But they still would have had a lot of work to do. Okay, offside. Milner, Cole, Lampard. Scotland's wanting offside, but I was clearly onside. Milner. Well, in Walker, mate. Oh no, I pressed Y, but mate. Like, if anyone watches these videos and you see players that you'd rather me but put on the bench for someone else or things like that, you can recommend me players to put in instead, or players to put on the bench instead. Like if you wanted me to put in like someone like say Ross Barkley on the bench instead of Lallana or something like that. I can take off Rooney. Like, I haven't got him a goal today. Jack Wilshere. So we've not actually had a shot in the second half. But the damage was done in that first really. And it took us 25 minutes to get the first goal. That's not a great pass. No, it's well won by Ashley Cole. Hey. Obviously, I definitely will be bringing on like Raheem Sterling and Walcott in games. Obviously, not in this game now because I've used all my subs, but I will be like I'll keep them on the bench because I've got so much pace. And like players with that sort of pace are good for coming on. I was unlucky. I tried to pick a pass. Probably should have taken a shot of Ashley Cole because not very often he gets that far forward. I mean, I think Leighton Baines was a bit overrated. Like, may have been like a good servant and whatever at Everton and stuff, but I just think he was overrated. I think he was mainly just good for free kicks, set pieces, and that was pretty much it. Like, just my personal opinion. But yeah. I mean, there's 15 minutes to go. and it looks unlikely we're getting a fifth because we haven't really created anything in the second half. I mean, we haven't really done anything in the second half, but you know, we did score the goals that pretty much won us the match in that first half, really. But it'd be nice to add to our lead and get another goal. Well, not like, okay. I mean, Alana did quite well there to actually win that ball in the first place after like heavy touch, but nothing comes of it, and now I've got a foul, and it doesn't look like we're going to get a fifth. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Jagielka, that was shit. But that's better. I did not actually press anything. Sturridge, mate, unlucky, bruv. I've not been able to get Sturridge a goal. I think that, I don't know if that hit the ref or if that came off my player. Probably both. Come on, Milner. Is that going to be a corner? Is that a corner? But can we get a fifth? Because we haven't really. Nah. Full time 4-0. So we won the game in the first half. 23, 33, 41 and 44 with were our goals. But yeah, we didn't really do anything in that second half. A bit of a shit game, if you ask me. But, well, shit second half, if you ask me. Not the first half. Like, we dominated that first. Like, we was clinical in that first half. And Germany drew 0-0. So Germany's already dropped their first points of the campaign, and Scotland's lost their first game of the campaign, and we've won 2 out of 2. But Germany's undefeated, and so are we. Ashley Cole got man of the match. Really? What evidence did he get man of the match? My player scored an hat-trick and he's only an 8.5 match rating with an hat-trick and an assist, bruv. But then again, I did sub him off at half time, so but still, you still would have thought that's a guaranteed man of the match with a hat-trick and an assist. Let's have a look at my first, my 4 goals. So this is the first goal. Fortunate and lucky. Again, I definitely got lucky with that, and that was just an excellent finish. And this is the one that completed an hat-trick. And then this was an exquisite finish. And what a touch. 2 touches, and then yeah, he just did that. But that pass was pretty good though from my player. So we'll see you next time, and obviously Germany and Scotland's already played, but you'll see what the result was in the next episode.